Now walk me in through Quad Studios.
Yeah, so you have this incident and with the rape or the alleged rape charge involving Haitian Jack, and then nearly a year later, you have Tupac showing up at the Quad Studios where he's agreed to do some work on Little Sean's song, Little Sean's.
And he's in the middle of the case. He's in the middle of the
literally the day before the sentencing.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he shows up there to do these lyrics, and there was an agreement that he'd get paid a certain amount of
$7,000.
Yeah, a certain amount of money, and he wanted the money up front, and somebody wanted to school him and let him know that you don't call the shots here. You just kind of go do what you're told, and you get paid when you get paid. And he didn't sit well with him, so he brought issue to it. And that individual that set that up, Jimmy Henchman, had his goons go there and rob Tupac in the lobby. It was a disciplining session.
Right. But Tupac extrapolates from this because Puffy and Biggie are in the same building up on the third floor or something, that they set him up. That's how he, how he deduces this situation.
Yeah, and for those who aren't familiar, he was also shot during this robbery. So he goes up bleeding. He's been shot. They got to get the 911 there, and he already knew that Bad Boy was in the building because they'd seen him when he walked up and went inside. So
he
goes upstairs to where they are, and yeah, like you said,
right. During that, I guess one of the, his own gun discharged into his leg. Wasn't that?
One of the theories.
In that, if you look at where he was shot and how he shot, that's the most plausible explanation for those gunshot wounds, is that it was self-discharged. He's trying to get the gun out of his waistband to defend himself, and in the heat of the moment, he shoots himself.
But he's hit. I mean, there was a shooter that there was a bullet that grazed his head, so he couldn't have.
There's conflicting medical reports. That medical report about being shot in the head came much later from an independent doctor. I think that was crafted to do that. He was pistol whipped over the head, and it lacerated deeply into his scalp.
So they didn't intend to shoot him. They wanted to rough him up.
That's it. They were just going to beat him up and rob him and let him know that.
But your feeling, I mean, from your information from the investigators in New York, the shots that went into his body all of them came from his own gun?
It's a bullet goes out, goes in, goes out, and goes in. You can make I've shot a guy, and one bullet and left 5 bullet holes. Went in his ass, came out his inner thigh, went in his nuts, came out his nutsack, and into the other leg. So that's 5 bullet holes, 1 bullet. So that happens.
Crazy.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
At 12:25 a.m. Wednesday, Tupac was on his way into a Times Square building to record in an 8th-floor studio with another rapper. But in the lobby, Shakur was shot several times, including 2 graze wounds to the head. Tupac's lawyers said the attack appeared to be a setup.
Against doctors' orders, Tupac Shakur checked himself out of the hospital less than 24 hours after being shot 5 times on the way to a Manhattan recording studio.